Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to have problem number 10. It's to write a program that takes a digit and a number, then prints all the digits frequency in that number. In the previous problem, we just want to print one digit frequency in that number. But in this problem, we want to print all the digits frequency in that number. For example, if there is an instant 1332333, the output it will be digit one frequency is one time, because number one or digit one exists one time in this number, and digit three frequency is 5 times because digit three exists 5 times in this number, and digit 2 frequency is 1 times because digit 2 frequency or digit 2 exists one time in this number. So now let's go to Visual Studio to see how we're gonna convert these requirements into code. It's exactly same like the previous problem. We just add one procedure or function according to this requirement of this problem number 10. So let's go to Visual Studio, please. Alright, this is our solution of problem number 10. Write a program that takes a digit and a number, then prints all the digits frequency in that number. First, let's do run to understand what I mean or how the program looks like. Perfect. Once I did run the combat display from this question, please insert a number. Let's say 1224455. Let's press enter. Digit 1 frequency is 1 time. It's correct because number 1 or digit 1 exists 1 time in this number that I just insert now as a user. Digit 2 frequency is 2 times. It's correct because number 2 or digit 2 it exists 2 times, and digit 4 frequency is 2 times, also that's correct, and digit 5 frequency is 2 times, also that's correct. So let's go to the code to understand how this program works according to the problem number 10 requirements. First thing we have, get a positive number. I'll just open it, no need to explain it because you already know it. All right, and after that we have also from the previous problem, previous lesson, find digit frequency. It take wanted digit value. Also I will not explain it because you have to watch the previous lesson if you want to understand this function, how it's work. It's just integer counter equals 0 while value greater than 0, so the compiler will go inside it. If value mod 10 equal wanted digits, if the value which is 1224455 mod 10 give us the same like the wanted digit, so counter plus plus, and after that value equal value divided 10 to raise the last number from the number that we inserted as a user, which was 1224455, and in the end return counter because it's integer function. Okay, so the new function of this problem that we created just for this problem to apply the requirements of this problem, it's this procedure void, it's procedure display all digits frequency. We don't want just to display one digit frequency, we want to display all digits frequency. All right, it takes the value from the previous function. Let's open it to see how we wrote the logic inside it. Perfect. First thing we have cout less than inline, this just to have new line, and after that we have wanted digit and it's 0 equals 0, it's just initial value, and we have this while statement. Okay, while wanted digits less than or equal 9, of course wanted digit it will be less than 9 because here up we just give it 0, which is the initial value. So the condition of while statement will be true. The compiler will go inside the while statement and check this line of code. We declare a new variable, we name it frequency inside the while loop. The frequency till now it's empty until we go after the equal find digit frequency. It takes the wanted digit, which is 0, and the value, which is the number that the user inserted through the screen. What find digit frequency do? According to its logic that we explained in the previous lesson, just let's repeat it again. I will remind you how it's work. Find digit frequency again. The find digit frequency, it will take the 0, all right, the wanted digit variable value. It will take the value that's stored inside the wanted digit, and it will check if this wanted digit value, which is 0 now, how many times exists inside the number that the user inserted through the console screen, which is the value. Number 0, we didn't answer it once we did run in the beginning of the program, which means the find digit frequency, it will return for us 0 because it's not exists the value that we assigned to wanted digit within the number that the user inserted through the screen that actually stored inside the value variable. So the frequency variable here, it will be empty or it will be 0. And after that we have if statement. If frequency, which is 0 now because wanted digits, the 0, it's not exists within the number that the user inserted through the screen, which is the value, which is it was 1224455. We don't insert 0. So find digit frequency, it will not account it. You will not find 0 within that number that we take it from the user through the console screen. So the frequency, it will be 0. So if frequency greater than 0, frequency now is not greater than 0. Frequency is still 0. So compiler will not go inside this if statement. But if the frequency greater than 0, for example 1, 2, 3, compiler will go inside this if statement and will print this string digit, cout digit, wanted digit, and we call also frequency variable, which is it will be stored inside it how many times the digit exists within the number that the user inserted through the screen. For example, number 1, we wrote it or we insert it one time once we did program 2 minutes ago, and this string is called times, an end line. And after that, wanted digits plus plus. We will increase the wanted digits from 0 to 1. So now wanted digit is stored inside it number 1. Again, we get back while wanted digits less than or equal 9, true, because wanted digits is already increased here by 1. We increase its value by 1, so it's already represent number 1. 1 is still less than 9. So the compiler will go inside the while statement and execute the same lines of code until the while statement condition become false and the compiler will exit this procedure. And in the main function, what we have just these 2 lines of code. Integer value equal get positive number. We display this question once we did run to the program. Please insert a number. And after that, this function with its parameter, it will give me or it will hold for me the number that the user inserted through the screen. Will store it inside the local variable that's called value that we just declared inside or under the main function. After that, we call the procedure that's called display all digits frequency, and we give it the value. The compiler, once we did run, come here, display this question, take the number, store it in some value, and after that, jump to the procedure and take the value, for example, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5. After that, the compiler take this number, go to display all digits frequency, and go read this logic, or apply this logic that we wrote it inside this function. It's called display all digits frequency that we just explained right now, and also go to this function that it's called FindDigitFrequency and print for us the result as we saw it once we did run to the program at the beginning of the video. Let's do run again to explain it for you with the new procedure in this program, display all digits frequency. Perfect. Once we did run, the command display for us this question like in the main function. Please insert a number. Let's say 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5. Once I press enter, the compiler will come here in this display all digits frequency, check if this number 1, how many times we insert within this number that the user inserted right now, which is me, in that number or in this number. For example, while wanted digits less than or equal 9, wanted digits now 0. Yes, it's less than 9, so the compiler will go inside the while statement and check if this number, for example number 1, exists within the number that the user inserted to the screen. But now wanted digits, it's represent what? 0, so it's not exist. We don't insert 0, so the compiler will not print it here at all because the frequency should be greater than 0. While the wanted digits is not within this number, so the compiler will not account it, so we'll return all this line of code, find digit frequency with its 2 parameters, wanted digits and value. It will return for us 0, so frequency it will be 0. So once we come here, face this if statement, and we said frequency greater than 0, frequency it will be 0. So 0 greater than 0, no. So the compiler will not go inside this if statement to print for us these strings as you saw it here on console screen. But when already the wanted digits, after we increase it here, wanted digit plus plus, when already the wanted digits represent number 1, and we say while 1 less 9, it's true, and the compiler go inside the while statement and check wanted digit value, which is already represent number 1 because we increased it here after increased it here 2 seconds ago. So compiler this time when come to check wanted digit value, which is already represent number 1, all right, it exists within the number that the user inserted, and check also how many times this number exists within the number. For example, number 1 now, because wanted digit is already represent number 1, we increase it right now as we said. Number 1 or digit 1, its frequency, it's 1 time, as you saw it here, because we insert it just 1 time. Me as a user, I just insert 1 time number 1 or digit 1. So the compiler will take the result of find digit frequency with its 2 parameters, which is wanted digit represent number 1 and the value, and the compiler will check that wanted digit, which is represent number 1, it exists 1 time within the number or inside the number that the user inserted through the console screen. So the compiler will store, or the final result of find digit frequency, it will be number 1, it will store inside frequency. Now when we come here to say if frequency greater than 0, yes, because frequency is stored inside number 1 according to the result, or we got it from the result of the find digit frequency with its 2 parameters. It gives us 1 time when the counter account how many times number 1 exists within the number that the user inserted through the console screen. The counter account digit 1 exists 1 time within the number. So we'll take this number 1 because find digit frequency, it's return counter in the end, which means find digit frequency, its function or its mission, that it's count for you, it has counter. It's count for you the digit frequency inside that number that the user inserted through the console screen. For example, now 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So number one, its frequency one time. So the compiler will return here or store inside this frequency variable 1 or number 1. When we come here to face this if statement, if frequency greater than 0, true, frequency will store inside number 1, because we take it from find digit frequency. 1 greater than 0, true, so the compiler will go inside this if statement and print for us this line of code. See out digit, which is the string, is stored here across the screen. Wanted digit, because it's already stored inside number 1. That's true, the compiler print 1. Frequency is string, the compiler printed here as you saw on console screen. Frequency, that's great, because the wanted digit is represent number 1 because we increased here, wanted digit plus plus. And the frequency also stored inside number 1 because the digit 1 frequency, it's just one time we insert within this number. So the compiler print is one time, and the times, this is also string, the compiler printed here on the console screen. But when we increase the wanted digit by 1 for the third time or second time, the wanted digit, it's already represent number 2. So the compiler get back to while statement, wanted digit less than or equal 9. That's true, because wanted digit now already represent 2, but it's still less than 9. So the compiler will go inside the while loop and execute the same line of code, short frequency equal find digit frequency, and we give it the wanted digit that is already represent number 2, and we check the number 2 or the value of the wanted digit, how many times exists within the number that the user inserted through the console screen. How many times here we insert number 2? 2 times. So compiler will take the final result of find digit frequency, which is 2, and store it inside frequency variable. And after that, we'll face the if statement for the third time. If frequency greater than 0, great. Frequency already represents number 2. Yeah, it's greater than 0. So the compiler for the second time will come and execute this line of code that exists inside the if statement. See our digit is string. Wanted digit is number 2, as you saw it here on screen. Frequency is a string. Frequency also variable, we called it, it's 2. And this times it's string. And so on until the compiler display for you all the digits frequency in that number. This is if you just want to print the digits frequency of the number that the user inserted through the console screen, which mean here this logic when we use if statement to let the compiler print for us the digits that the user insert them through the console screen, which mean number 3 we didn't insert, we just insert 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. Number 5 we didn't insert, number 6 we didn't insert, number 9 we didn't insert. So the compiler doesn't print the rest of the numbers. Compiler just print from 1 to 4. Why? Because we insert this number 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. Why the compiler not print 5 5, number 5 for example? Why the compiler not print for us or display for us digit 5 frequency is 0 times? Why? Because we use here if statement. We tell the compiler if this number exists and it has some frequency in that number that the user inserted to the console screen, print it for us and tell us how many times, or give us the results how many times this digit frequency exists within the number that the user inserted on the screen. If the digit is not exist within the number that the user inserted to the console screen, don't print it, because here we have in the while statement wanted digits less than or equal 9. Why the compiler not print 5 6 7 8 9 and tell us this digits frequency is 0 times? Because we use if statement here. For example, if we erase this if statement, the compiler will print for us the rest of the numbers even if the user not insert them. Let's try again. Perfect. Please insert a number 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. Let's press enter. Look, the compiler print for us all the digits that the user insert them in that number, in this number, and also the digits that the user doesn't insert them between or from 1 to 9, because here we use in the while statement less or equal 9. You can make it 10 12. I just put number 9, but you can put a bigger numbers. That the compiler print for us this time. When we take the if statement, the compiler print for us all the digits that the user insert them and the digits that the user doesn't insert them at all. For example, digit 0 frequency is 0 time. Yes, because the user, me now, I didn't insert it. But digit 1 frequency is 1 time. Yes, I insert it for 1 time. Digit 2 for 2 times. That's correct. Digit 3 for 2 times. Digit 4 frequency is 2 times. That's correct. 5 6 7 8 9, they are 0 times. If I did run again, for example, and I will insert 1 to 2, I will not insert 3 for 4, I will not insert 5 6 6. The compiler display for us all the digits from 1 to number 9, because here in a while statement we said less than or equal 9. For that, the compiler print for us the digits that exist or the user insert them on the console screen here, and the digits that the user doesn't insert them at all from 1 to 9. For example, digit 0 frequency is 0 times as true. Number 1 frequency is 1 times as true. 2 frequency 2 times is true. Number 3, digit 3 frequency is 0 times. That's correct. I didn't insert digit 3 this time. Digit 4 frequency 2 times, that's correct. 5, I didn't insert this time, so it's 0. And number 6, it's 2 times, that's correct. And 7, 8, 9, 0 times, and that's correct because I didn't insert them. But if you want the compiler just print for you the digits that the user insert them through the console screen, so you will use if statement as we built it before. So that was the lesson of today, and this is the logic of this problem. It's look a little bit complicated, but it's not. I want you to look at it and write by yourself, practice on this code and all the previous problems that you take it from this course number 4 to be a good developer and to know how to think like developer. All right. So that was the lesson of today. Problem number 10, write a program that takes a digit and a number, then prints all the digits frequency in that number. In the previous lesson, we just want to print one digit frequency. In this lesson, or in this problem, we want to print all the digits frequency in the number that is going to insert through the screen. See you next lesson. See you next problem.